The Berenstain Bears and too much junk food. Healthy food is good for brother, sis, and dad. How can mom make them stop eating food that is bad? The Berenstain Bears and too much junk food. I like junk food. Bear country, where the Bear family lived in the big tree house down a sunny dirt road, was a happy place and a healthy place. There were lots of cozy nooks and comfortable trees for bear country folk to live in. The weather was good most of the time. The best of all, there was plenty of good, healthy food. Worms and seeds for the birds, nuts and acorns for the squirrels, grass and dandelions for the rabbits. More than enough flies for the frogs, and plenty of good nourishing food for the bears. Honey, of course, but more important, lots of fruit, vegetables, milk, fish, and fowl. The trouble was that certain bears, brother and sister, had gotten into the habit of eating not so healthy foods when watching TV, at the movies, and at the mall. In fact, it was beginning to seem to Mama Bear that any time was snack time. At first, she hadn't paid much attention, but then one day, when the cubs were raiding the pantry, Mama noticed something. The cubs were getting a little chubby. She looked a little closer just to be sure. Yes, they were chubbier from the side. They were chubbier from the front and from the back. Well, there was no question about it. Brother and sister were going to have to stop eating all that junk food. But Mama, they protested, we're growing bears and we need those snacks. You're growing all right, said Mama. The trouble is, you're growing from side to side as much as you are growing up and down. Sometimes cubs get into bad habits, and you've gotten into the habit of eating altogether too many sweets and goodies. Now, said Dr. Grizzly, turning on the lights, I'll do my best to keep you healthy, and if you promise you'll do your part by eating the right foods, it will be well. We promise, said brother. But sister had a question. About sweets and goodies. What harm do they do? Most of them, answered the doctor, aren't very nourishing. Instead of helping build and strengthen our bodies, they just pile up an extra fat, like this. She took a pinch of Papa's waist and got quite a handful. Ouch, said Papa. And even worse, they fill you up so that you're not hungry for the food your body really needs. And as the bears were leaving, just a minute, she added. Uh-oh, a shot, thought the cubs. But that wasn't it at all. Exercise, said the doctor. An exercise program is important for good health too. And it will work off those extra inches. Well, said brother, there's no time like right now. Let's jog home. And off went the cubs, with Papa puffing behind. At first, it was a little strange eating just good, healthy food. For a while, they could almost taste the sugar balls and choco chums that they weren't snacking on. But Mama was always ready with healthy goodies. Apple slices for TV, nuts and raisins for the movies, frozen yogurt at the mall, and crisp, crunchy carrot sticks just about any time. The Bears started a family program of jogging and exercise. So when the Bear Country 3-mile run was announced, they were all slimmed down and ready. Though they didn't win, they didn't come in last either, not even Papa. And they won a prize for being the only family to finish the whole race. They were excited and proud, especially Papa. I know what he said. Let's celebrate by opening up the freezer and having a carrot stick, interrupted brother. And some nuts and raisins, added sister. And Papa did.